Agents. I hope you guys are doing great. I wasn't able to shoot a video last week because Valerie and I and our kids were actually camping in Acadia National Park in northern Maine, and it was great. So thanks everyone for that, those 5 days off. Before I begin the video, I want to remind everybody about iServe. That's our mortgage company. We really need your support, and we are doing that again in order to as an extra revenue source for the company in order to keep your fees monthly and transaction fees down. The other thing I want to remind everybody of is the $1,000 incentive. If you are get Valerie hooked up with an agent who eventually joins, we will give you $1,000 and that agent $1,000 to spend any way they want. So don't forget that is still happening. Now the subject of the videos, there's two things I want to go over, both coming out of my board. The first one, you've gotten some emails regarding Property Shield. I mentioned in a video a few months ago how much attempted scam and fraudulent activities are taking place in our industry right now. I think it's like 1 in 3 transactions has some attempt. We don't even know about it many times, but it has some attempt at scam on it. And Property Shield is specific to listings. And if you put up a listing, sometimes scammers will also list that property in Facebook for rent, things like that. And it's a real problem. And so Property Shield, my board is working with Property Shield to eliminate that. And so what I want you to do, 2 days ago, you got this email from Realtor Weekly. Scroll down, watch this 2-minute video from Angie, because if your listing does have what they think Property Shield thinks is an additional fraudulent listing, you will have a couple of actions they'll notify you, but you'll have a couple of call to actions, and this video will go over all that. So I want you to be familiar with that. The other thing was this a quick add-on, but this morning you got an email from my board and regarding, it's called Bringing Dreams Home. I'll go ahead and show it too. That's the email you got. We all have low-income first-time homebuyers, really challenging in this market and has been for years and probably will be for the next several years. And this is a panel on June 17th from 10 to 12. I don't know if there's going to be a virtual option, but you should all put that on your calendar to go down to my board because they're going to have a panel. And I've spoken with my board. What I believe they're going to be talking a lot about is the different financing options that those groups have. Again, first-time home buyers, low-income buyers, financing options that can make their offers more competitive in the marketplace. And a lot of lenders either don't know about these or really can't provide them because they're so specific. So again, Bringing Dreams Home, June 17th, 10 to 12. All right, guys, don't forget about iServe. Don't forget about our incentive package for recruiting. And then there is Property Shield, and we talked about Bringing Dreams Home. If you need me for anything else, please don't hesitate to call. Thanks.